Hello everyone, my name is Prithvi and welcome once again to the YouTube channel of CH Simplified. In this video, we are just going to set up a new server on vultr.com, and the process is going to be very simple. And so this is one website, one of the websites with the cloud hosting and SSDs storage, which provides you the lowest rate of server. So I think the cheapest server on this costs just $2.5 a month, and this is something which can actually be very handy to a lot of people who are just trying to run some testing websites or some websites which do not really have a lot of traffic. So let's just get started, and I'll just create a new server instance. And so here you have an option. So I've just set up, so I've been using this for quite some time. As you can see, there's already one server which is running on this. So so obviously I expect you to be on the screen after setting up your process, your setting up your credit card and loading the first $5 on the account. So to add a new server, you'll just need to click on this the plus sign in the blue, and it says deploy new server. Just click on that and it does take you to a new screen. So here we have the location. The first thing we'll need to select is the location, and the location can be anything which depending on your uses. So if you have a specific audience to target, I think I'll advise you to go for that, the server, the location which is nearest to you. Otherwise, if you are also looking for something global, you can always go for US, or I think UK, which is in Europe, Frankfurt in Germany, which is situated in Europe. Or if you're trying to do something in Asia Pacific, I think Tokyo and Singapore are the kind of options that you have. You have options of like Paris and Amsterdam from Europe. You have Sydney from Australia. You have a lot more options from US. Another thing, a lot of people do come to Vultr actually only for the $2.5 plan, the $2.5 instance or the server. But it is not really available in all the locations, because in a lot of locations they do have a limited number of these servers, and they have already been sold out. So currently, if we talk about this, I don't really think we'll be able to temporarily sold out. So in Tokyo it has been sold out. If you talk about, I think, some other location, Amsterdam, it is sold out. Paris, it's sold out. So I think right now the only location we have it available is in Miami. Yes, we do have it in Miami. We do have it in New York, NJ. Yes, we do have it in New York as well. In Silicon Valley, we do not have it. So I think there are only a couple of locations from United States of America that are offering a $2.5 Vultr server or instance, or whatever you want to call it as. So this is just for testing purpose. I don't really have to go ahead with it for a longer time. So I'll just click on, I think, the one where I have it available, because I'm just trying to deploy it for the time being. The second thing you'll need to select is the operating system on your instance, because obviously once you are deploying a new instance, operating system is I think the most important thing. So based on your uses, if you are trying to run some script, I think Ubuntu is the best. If you are trying to run some ASP.NET kind of scripts, Windows is the one. And you might just be aware, if you are onto the space and if you are selecting a Vultr server, I'm sure you must be aware of what is the best OS which is going to suit your needs. So I mostly go for Ubuntu, and that too the 16.04, because this is the most stable version right now. 17.1 or 7.04 are not the stable ones, are not really accepted that widely as 16.04. And this is the 64-bit OS, so I think I'll just go with that. This is my main, whenever I try to do it with that. So I don't, this does give you some additional features. IPv6 you can enable private network, you can enable auto backup. It does give you a backup, I think, every single week, and it does only charges 20% of the server charges. So if you are having a server which costs you around $2.5 a month, the backup is going to cost you only $0.5 a month, which is only 50 cents. You can also enable DDoS protection. So this does protect your website and the server by a lot of attacks which are done online. So if you expect any kind of security threat on the website, I think you can enable this as well. So this costs you around $10 a month for every server. You can always also add some block storage, so I don't really think right now I'll be using it, but if you think you'll be using it, you can always go for this. Startup script, there's no startup script we are using as of now. If you want to use it as using SSH keys, if you are aware of SSH keys and if you have used them with your previous server, this is one of the safest ways to use it. But right now, just to the main thing, the main motive I have behind making this video is to set up a server without much of hassles. So I will not go for that. It is asking you for server hostname and label, so this is something which is actually needed. So I'll just say test chs. That's it. I'll just click on deploy now, and the moment I click on deploy now, it does show the second server, and just installing it just takes less than a minute, and changing the state to running, and then you're ready to go. So that's all in this video, guys. If you think that this was helpful, please share with us in the comment box. If you want us to make video on anything else, please write in the comment box on any of the videos, and we'll try our level best to make a video. And this channel is all about sharing the tutorials, news and updates about cloud hosting, which has been gaining a lot of momentum these days. So please like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, so that we can keep bringing you all the latest updates as well as all the latest tutorials from the cloud hosting world. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.